Existují už stovky let. Zázračné účinky zdejších pramenů ale fungují i dnes. Nejen vrcholoví sportovci tu každý rok čerpají nové síly a nacházejí inspiraci z nových zážitků. Lázně nejsou jen procházky po kolonádě. Ty české nabízejí mnohem víc. Pro tělo i pro duši. A kdo ví, třeba tu potkáte i příštího olympionika.
Tady to mám ráda. Tady cítím, že skutečně žiju.
Kultura v lepších časech.
Na energii od Inoji se můžete stále spolehnout. Inoji, energie české kultury.
Dámy a pánové, dovolte mi, abych vás srdečně přivítala na masterclassu pana Jörga Widmana, klarinetisty, skladatele a především rezidenčního umělce festivalu Pražské jaro 2021. Během tohoto podvečera uslyšíte 4 klarinetisty: Ondřeje Tomana, Natálii Hrdovou, Aleše Tvrdíka a Anu Paulovou. Odpolednem bude doprovázet klavírista Daniel Wiesner. Ladies and gentlemen, let me warmly welcome you at the masterclass of Jörg Widmann, who is the composer, the clarinetist, and the artist of residence of the Prague Spring 2021. You will listen to 4 students: Ondřej Toman, Natálie Hrdová, Aleš Tvrdík a Anna Paulová. I hope you will enjoy it.
nerves.
Oh, thank you.
First note, perfect. Every clarinetist is scared. You know, you stand there, even if you're not nervous, but 3 seconds before this note, you become nervous. But not him. It was very good.
Oh, thank you.
You have a very natural musicality. How old are you?
15.
15. Really very beautiful. There are some things. Let's start with the end first, with
Okay.
with the last bit. You know, you have a wonderful contact with him, but sometimes you don't have to show him everything.
Yeah, okay.
There are some people who are like in their own world, they have no contact. You have a beautiful contact, but sometimes, for example, in the slow variation, you don't need
Yeah.
You don't need that. The music is that's the music. You don't need this beating. You don't have to show him. He will be absolutely with you. So the transition between the slow bit and the, I think you don't see the connection because it ends. Can we play just the last plump, plump, this thing? Let's start slow. So the funny thing is that it's the same notes, right? And the same notes. So if you make clear this, because otherwise it's adagio, last movement. Sometimes in Weber, I think we can do this in the last movements, grand duo, concertant also, you know, after the slow movement. It doesn't have to be, fast movement, you know. It can be still in the poetry of the slow movement. So there's one problem, if I may say. You do so many things so well, but there's one problem. In your runs, you don't have air in the middle. That's why it happened. Same here. It's missing. Can you play once, this? Again, you see, there was a note missing. Give more air to the middle. It's the same problem because you always do with the body. Just play from right to left. Yes. But you hear, it's always one note missing. Play slow. Don't think rhythm. Yeah, but which are the most dangerous notes? Which ones? You don't have to emphasize. Where it's missing, it's always our weak notes, the short notes, right? G, A, B flat. And these are missing. No rhythm now, just play the scale. Yes, but you get a little bit soft again. Play fast. Much better. Now with a little bit more schwung, you know? Air, give air. You don't need it down, very. I do it once. Still the same note is missing, but the air much better. Once more. Much better. You see, so you need the air here much more. So here, this is disturbing you. Let's start, please, with the last bit. And play yarding clunk. And improvisando, really like in the moment, like a bird, really, like an idea. You don't have to show him this.
Yeah.
You don't have to show him rhythm.
Okay.
Play to him, but ask him a question. You say like, yes, my name is, tell me again. Andre. So you say, oh, my name is, but ask him, what's your name? Seriously, I'm very serious. Ask him a question. It's not, it's maybe, right? Very good. Now don't play rhythm. Don't think 1, 2, 3, 4. Just music. No bar lines. We should avoid bar lines. It's just a tradition, you know. We play music. Don't show. Try to stay up. Once more. Time. Well. I know you have to prepare. But for the music, it's not good. You know, I exaggerate. It's like Olympic Games, you know. There is the music. You feel the energy. If you do Dori, it's like an egg, you know. If you drop it, it's gone. Once more, just music, no bar lines.
Okay.
Take your time. It's improvisando, it's adagio. It's not in tempo. Take your time. Yes, beautiful. Yes, this was fantastic. It was music, very good. The first place which was not good was the scale. Why? Because it sounded like a technical exercise. You don't need it. Make music with the scale. Once more, the let's go on. Very good. Now, air. Very good. You play very well this. But it's a little bit like second, it's a little bit like counting, right? Play it with fun. Let's start from, please, from the B flat major scale. So every scale is not technical. You can play it so well. Don't worry. But make music with it, right?
Okay.
You can even dare more. Let's play once more from this scale. Even the C major. I always feel a little bit this feeling here. Give much more air. Once more. Yes, I could predict it. You do this well, but the scale, again, it's a note missing. It's not a finger problem, it's an air problem. Where is this phrase which we just played? Do you really have to play? Is it an important note? No. This is important. So sometimes play with a mirror 5 minutes a day, not more. It's not because you want to show off. It's just to see what you do, actually. Sometimes it's good if you see. I'm shocked sometimes too what I do, you know, but it's good sometimes as control. So the musical note is, and the resolution is clear. Yum, pop, bum. You know, so we don't need this anymore. But think about it. Because you should make the music you want, and not the music which the clarinet dictates you. That's very important.
Yeah, okay.
Let's do the run. And be careful. What did you do wrong? What can you do better in the scale?
I missed the one note.
Yes,
And
but
I
it's,
have to
even
much
if you
more
miss
air.
the note here, it's more here. You have to give more air. That's the problem. Give air. Yes, fantastic. This scale, we solved the problem, but you have to think about it.
Yeah,
Each time
okay.
when there's a scale, and then it gets very slow. The energy should be, give more air to the, because when we play the clarinet, I did not play crescendo, but that's what the natural thing is. So when you don't play diminuendo, it will be diminuendo because the clarinet is like that, right? So give more air. Just play this. Short notes, not good. Yes, but you play. Why so much ritardando? Yeah, you get slower. Much better, believe me. And record yourself sometime. You play this phrase, you record yourself, oh, I did this wrong. And you will listen to yourself much better. Let's go on with this beautiful, and you will hear. Yeah, so beautiful. Your sound is beautiful too. Bam. Why? Is there a musical reason? No. The next important note is D flat, D sharp, not D. This note is important, not. Why am I saying this? Because again, it's bar line. You play the bar lines, play the music in between. Same thing. No, you play because your body does too much. Play it soft. Yeah, yes. You give a lot of air to the D. It's not necessary. You need the air for the runs. Give the air to the other places. Let's play. Even more. You know, you have to make sure it's not because I play fast or slow. It's really about which note you want to. So now we did not rehearse together, but it was so clear what we were showing to each other by the playing. For example, that we played it soft. We did not say, oh, we will play it soft. You know, he's such a wonderful musician. He will do what you want when you persuade him by your playing, right? So think which note you want to hear. Da, 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 dee, dum. Not interesting note. Let's do it once more. Very good. That's important to me, that you learn this. It's not an important note. That's important. If you emphasize every note, then everything is important, which means nothing is important, right? So play from here. Speak. Yeah, why do you play? That's interesting. Once more. Good. Yes. So, if you will watch this video, which we just do, you will see that I'm not just making it up. You really play. I exaggerate. And you only emphasize it because you're so musical. You don't want this, I know. You are very musical. But this is just, habit, bad habit. Try not to do this all the time. Even for, it does not need it. Can we play it just from this, from here? You know what I even did later in the Schumann, it's a similar places, an important note. Sometimes you don't have to play it loud, play it soft, then it's important. You see, because if you play to it loud, it's like in a poem when you read it like that. Play it like a poet. Really. And you can be very free. He will be perfectly with you. You don't even have to show. Play a little bit for now. You're the first person in my life. I ask you, play less together with him. Don't show him because, you search for the contact, which is very beautiful. But now play the melody as you like it. But please not bar lines. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Good, very beautiful. No, you don't need it. So now we have heard it once. It comes the second time. You don't have to do it again. If you have said it once, you can be like more poetic. So we don't stay with that for now, but that's an important thing to remember. Let's do the last scales, please, from... I could predict, it's always the same note. Very good, but again, it's not important. Can we play? Sorry, but under the microscope, it's yum, bum, 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 bum. You would not say, you speak to somebody, bum, bum, bum. Would be too boring. Let's play. Be careful. I did as a child, I did the same mistake. I was taking my fingers too far away. So when you need them, you don't have them. So stay there. Yes, it's a little bit not regular, but it has to do with the fingers, yes? but with the air again. Play the air here, not only. No, don't do this. No, even how is that? Play again from right to left. Much better, already the sound, even if I don't watch. But the funny thing is you still do. Although you do this, it's very complex. Just play without this. Very good. You only did it with the air. Very good. The end, together, from this place. Yeah. Play it more spectacular. It's the end of the piece. It's not daily exercise. Play once. Yes. And precipitando. Jump down. Just play this. No, just stop here. Just until the C. Very good, but you see at the end, you get so slow, your fingers are too far away. Just listen and play. You play. This note we don't need. We need this. We need. But you're too far away. Concentrate on this. Slow. Yes, I did the same mistake. Your little, the little finger is even sometimes under. Be careful. Let's play together, please. You see what happens. Takes too long. From da-da-da-da-da-da. Yes, but it's not necessary. Why do you play so slow? Play crescendo, accelerando. It's a little bit, you have to practice this scale, but you understand what I mean. Let's do the end, and now count, right? That was the only real mistake, right? When you started the Doria, it was one too late, right? Yes, if you breathe here, breathe earlier, because now he had to wait for you. You know, he was very nice, because he was waiting. It's not necessary. And you can breathe. But listen. Yes, but you need more sound. You don't need... It comes, it's loud anyway. But you need air on the E. Here you need air. And again... So you do three things. You play the trill too long, you breathe too long, and you play a long note on... Therefore, he has to wait 3 times. You know, just play into pa 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 da pa da pa da pa da pam, pa 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 pam. From... You don't even need to show him this. You just listen to him here. Can we just play? We play the place, please, from... You know, we don't look at each other at this place. Look at him when it's necessary. But at the end, ya pa 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 pa, you don't need it. So just one more variation, maybe the this one. But you know what? With the introduction, we don't have to practice. You don't do this very well, all the lyrical things, very well, except one intonation at the end. Let's do it, please, bar 32, please, in the introduction. Sorry. It's about it's just about the intonation. 32. Sorry, you don't have. Here, exactly.
Which place, sorry? Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, no problem. So, tell me about intonation. Four notes. Four notes. Which one was good?
The first and the third.
Very good. You are musical and intelligent, but you know, it's not much missing. But these things we were talking about in this half an hour, please think about them.
Okay.
Because I feel you're fast. So, and the other notes, are they too sharp or too flat?
Flat.
No. They're very sharp. You play very, with the embouchure, low. Once more. Even more, lower. Much better. And now not. Just concentrate on the legato. Much better, much better. But you still emphasize the single notes, right? Okay. Just for the end, let's just do the fast variation. The con fuoco. Yes. And enjoy. Now play for your joy. I'm not here, and for your pleasure. Very good. Most beautiful place is the lyrical one. You play this very beautiful. But you know, before, can we play it once? You can even enjoy much more. And so on. So there's one last thing I want to tell you. When your fingers are irregular, most of the time it's not di-da, 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 but it's di-da, da-da, da-da. You know, when you play. I exaggerate, of course. So the first and the third note are a little bit too short. So you can practice this by. So that would be my main advice. Watch what you're doing with your instrument and how it affects the sound. That's my main message. But you're intelligent, you're musical, and I want to hear you again in some years. Thank you very, very much. Bravi, bravi.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Nice
Bravi. Go on, like.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Bravi. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. How old are you? 19. Let's also start with the end.
Okay.
You know, in the trills, you play it with the air very musical, but also with the fingers you can play more. Now, It's too mechanical.
Yes.
You have 2 bars, right? So the F sharp should still change. Let's please start with the... Yes, very beautiful. And as soon as the tongue comes, a little bit too mechanical, no?
Yes.
Before you make music, then tongue, no music. Also, from here, yeah, your tongue takes too long because you play it takes too long. Let's play just for ourselves. Legato. Fantastic. That's perfect. Why does it not sound like that with the tongue? That means there's a problem. I said problem is a challenge for practicing. So all your legato things, beautiful. Practice less legato. It's in your nature. You can do it. It's always good to know which problem one does not have. But tongue takes too long. Now play in the same style like legato. Not too much aggressive with the tongue. Because, under the microscope, of course, each time when we are on the tongue on the reed is no sound, right?
Yes.
So we take it off. It's too slow when you do it. It's just, how is it called when you cook? These hot plates, not plates, but hot, you know what I mean? Imagine this is hot, Don't stay too long with your... Instead of you play... Just play da instead of ta. Fantastic, much better. Still, the legatos are more beautiful than the staccati. So give more air and love to the staccati. Much better. And play even longer. That's it. Play fast in the same style. Very beautiful. If you want to play more staccato now you can play shorter. But that's, by the way, also that's how I practice this fast variation, which you just played in Weber. I don't practice, I practice with the tongue that it sounds as close to legato as possible. So I practice really air and long notes. In the end, when I play fast, I do the same thing. I don't play staccato. But nobody would come and say, you don't play staccato. I use my tongue, but I see a staccato note also as music. And that's, in the first movement, that was the most striking thing, which was for me. Let's play, please, together, and enjoy the trill. And make music in these 2 bars. Very good. Good. Now music. Long. Yam, bam, bam. Yeah. I think the color should change when the orchestra joins. Play the trill.
The last one.
The last one. Yes, fantastic. I understand the music now. Before it was a trill. But
Yes.
now you connect. Very beautiful. There was one place I did not understand musically, your cadenza.
Yeah, yes.
Vacation. Vacation. I exaggerate. I did not understand. What do you... Was it because you...
No. I don't know actually why.
No, it's absolutely fine. Play it as you want. It's your cadenza. I just did not understand it, what you wanted to do. I mean, you can take time, but there has to be a context, I think. It belongs together, no? So I would prefer, it's just an idea, but really you decide for this. I think it belongs together. If you have to breathe, I would not breathe. It belongs together to me.
Okay.
But it's just an idea. Let's go back to the very beginning, please. The beginning, your B flats are fantastic. Everybody is scared about it. You stand there, you play your first B flat. Super. But, excuse me, but the problem starts here. Play not only... Let's start. Good. B flat more. More. Go, now. Yes, thank you. It's very good. The only thing is the tongue again. I exaggerate a little bit. You don't play like that, but in this direction. I exaggerate. Make music. It could be a Chopin prelude or something. A pianist would not play music, not music, music. That's our problem as clarinetists sometimes. As soon as the tongue comes into the game, and before, may we please play from... Yes, from here. It's one musical thing. So you see what I did? You emphasize one too much, I think, because we have heard this time the phrase is longer. Let's start from there, please. Good. Now long notes. Very good. Now you are going up to a mountain, right? Now you reach the top and you already want to run down. You already enjoy the view. I'm serious about it because you think about breathing. You have to breathe, therefore enjoy. That's the most expressive note so far. It's a scream, no? Outburst of emotion. If there would be a singer, imagine if a soprano would sing that, that's a high D flat. Dee-da, dee-da, dee-da. Imagine a singer. Would they do dee-da, da-da, dee-da, da? No, they would say da-da, da-da, dee-da, beam. And then it goes on. And then comes tongue again. You play music, dee, da, da, ta, 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 ta. I exaggerate. Da, 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 dee, 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 dee. Music goes on. What a beginning. It's ingenious music. Everybody who says Weber is not a good composer, I want to argue with this person. We clarinetists, we don't say it. He loved our instrument and we love him. Let's make other people also love it by not playing technical stuff as technical stuff, you know, in one box, and lyrical the melodies in one box, in the other box. Really. Let's play ba-da, ba-da, ba-dum, beam. There's one note you don't play. May I just go to the piano very quickly? May I just play? Sorry. Da-da. You play this note. Da-da, dee-da, dee-da, be-da-da-dum. You play it as it would be this. Dee-ba-ba, soft. But it's dee-ba-ba-bum. It's unexpected. You know, deceptive cadence. Dee-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-bum. Opera. You know, you would be right if it's dee-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, but it's not. Dee-da-da-ba-ba. I would even ask the orchestra also dee-ba-ba-ba-ba-dee-dee, to play it late. Dee, or not even ask the orchestra. You play it. You show them. Da-da-ba-da-ba-da-bum. Yeah, and don't continue without enjoying this note. You know the piece, but the audience does not know it. You have to lead them through the piece. You can start later. Recitativo. Already, long, da, 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 da. Now you play it a little bit longer. Stop there once, and then the music goes on. Does not matter. Yeah. How did you play the staccati? Da, da, da. Yeah. Play it again, or sing it as you played it. Yes, you can play them short if you want, but for now, ya dee 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 dee. You know, we have thousands ways of playing shorter notes, longer notes, of accent, of sforzati, of hairpins. You have different possibilities. You can play do 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 with the diaphragm, da do 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 do, but long notes. From here, ya dee 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 dee. Why do you play so short? It's like you hide a note. You know. I tell you why. Because you breathe. You care about your breathing. Therefore, the music gets damaged a little bit. And you know, the next thing, sorry if I always say orchestra, but you know, the next thing the orchestra does is, bam, it's you. You know, be more soloist here. It's your piece. Very last time, and play more dramatic. You play a little bit. more air, jump into it, force the orchestra to play everything they can. Last time, but do it well. Yes, just the last one. It's too nice, very well behaved. It's a dramatic scene, you know. At this time, you know, they were even putting the stage elements, they were doing it by hand, right? Sometimes. So here, you know, it's, what would you imagine on the stage? It's a soprano. Is it very bright like today, or is it dark?
Like bright.
Bright?
Bright. Yeah, I think.
Well, in a scary way, maybe.
Yes,
I
yes.
think the beginning is dark as night.
Yeah, the beginning.
It's dark. Now comes the new stage element, light. Now it's bright, right?
Yes, yes.
So I would imagine more these colors, really, in this case. So play more crescendo and give more air at the end. Let's play this Berman cadenza and from the triplet plays, please. Because, why? Because the lyrical places we don't have to do. You do them very well. Everything you do with your air is absolutely right when you play legato. And it's not right anymore as soon as you use your tongue. Therefore, we do this place. So let's do from... Yes, yes. Good. It's so beautiful at the end. What did he do differently from you in the last 2 bars?
I'm not sure actually.
This note he played differently. Why? Because it's a harmony change. May we hear this this last? Yes. Yes, exactly. You have to play the harmony. You know, let's play it once. I will play many notes, less important than you play. I just go with the harmony. Okay? And so on. So you see what the idea is. The idea is really, first of all, when something is repeated, don't play it the same. So I only focus on the melodic notes. Let's play it even less as a technical exercise. You started very beautiful. The first bars, very good. Once more. Direction. Motion. Yes, very good. The first not good note was the repeated A, because it was tongue. Da, 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 da. You played. I exaggerate. Make music. From there. Yes. You are all very quick. You understand. And you know, in the end, you decide if you play staccato. If you want to play it short, okay. but have a good musical reason for it. There is no musical reason for it to do. It's too funny, right? There's more agitation. That was so beautiful. In the end, you decide how you want to play this, right? I'm just giving ideas. And basically, it's not my ideas. It's Weber's ideas, you know, because it's in the harmony.
Yes,
It's in the harmony. So it's a long passage, and this passage can feel in our perception very long. Again. Then it's a technical exercise. Make music out of it. Let's do the Berman cadenza right away. From your B flat is always not strong enough.
Yes.
That's our worst note on the clarinet, as you know. It's our worst note. Why give so little air to our worst note? On the contrary, this sounds always good. You know, it's no problem. But you know the Stockhausen piece, In Freundschaft. It starts the first page with the worst notes of the clarinet. It was written for his wife, maybe there was. And the next piece he wrote for his wife, Susie Stevens, was Amour, love. And the first piece is called Sei nicht mehr traurig, don't be sad anymore. Maybe it was about the A and the B flat, who knows? But you know, these notes need air. From same place? Very good. But the two of you also enjoy more these precipitandi, this going down. You don't have to play in tempo. You know, the orchestra comes, it's like in a cadenza, needs a good conductor, you know, careful. He has to give it. Basically, you give it. You can do it without a conductor. If you do, it will be clear, but give it. And don't think you have to, you're free. Where can we start? Yeah, let's start with the last bar, please. Sorry, it's difficult to start. This one. Yeah. The first time I said when you were squeaking, it does not matter. This time it does matter because it was the same note. And it was the same mistake. Nothing against mistakes. Everybody make mistakes. Nothing against it. But you know, the principle is the same. Too high embouchure, right? And then, why you play so loud? You have a very long run now. So it's in the air. Take it from there, where you leave it in the air. You leave it, not deep, because then it's a second idea, right? It's the same thing. Just play this one. Good, very good. Yeah, that's the last thing we do. You know, it's like an arrow. But you have to do it. You know, if you just do, then these grace notes, you know, this appoggiatura, you just play. It's not important for you, but You know, it's so much tension. You build up a great tension. Get faster. The orchestra will play as you prepare it. If you play they will kind of play mezzo forte, like that. And you promised so much. Promise? Maybe not, but I exaggerate. So jump down once more. Last time, precipitando. And we just play the one bar afterwards. I just want to know how she plays the transition.
So where?
So from the just the end of cadenza. Yeah, it was very good, except the last two notes. Da, 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 da. You know, you promised something. Dee, dum, da, dum. It was a little bit like. Dee, you can play 10 times softer if you want, but it has to be tension. Just. Air. Yes, and now you give him. This he needs, because how can he know? You go up. Yes, much better, much better. So, that's my main message, really the tongue, practice the tongue thing. Every melody you play, wonderful. I have nothing to say. Sometimes not every note is equally important. And in runs, please not like technical exercises, more music everywhere. Thank you very, very much. Thank you, bravo Natalia.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. So, hello. So, I'm very happy to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Can you tell me your name?
Aleš.
Aleš.
Aleš, yes.
Wonderful. And you play
I will
my
play
piece.
for you your piece, but only first 3 pages.
Yes, no
unfortunately.
problem. No problem.
Because I had basically 1 month for it.
No problem.
I started immediately.
Don't worry. You
after
just
I received
you
the
just stop
information.
when you.
Yeah, okay.
No problem. So the rest next time.
Yes.
Yes. No.
I promise, and I'm
Yes.
so looking forward to it,
No,
really.
no, very good, very good. No, you do this very well. In
It's
general?
my first performance of your piece, so I'm
Wow.
so glad and that I have that
Yes.
opportunity to play for you.
No, wonderful, wonderful. And you prepared it very well.
Thank you.
And also the whole beginning section, sometimes, you know, you can imagine like you are like two different people or like different characters
Okay.
in a play. More contrasts. Let's try the very beginning once more. There's one thing until here. Then echo. Nothing has happened so far. It's just the echo. This one can sound less Central European.
Okay.
You know, it can say, you know, these shakuhachi flutes, you know, Asian flutes. Something
Okay, I'll try.
something like that. And here you can think of a cat, you know, when you. You see what I mean?
I see.
What I said to your colleague about the arrow. Things like that.
Okay.
Start once more, please. It becomes very loud suddenly. Try to make one thing out of it, you know. Otherwise, it sounds a little bit like, you know, modern music. Oh, music. It belongs together. So a little bit later crescendo, maybe. Yes. Take the risk. The interesting thing is you go like that. Try to go against it. It's a risk, I know. And maybe something happens. But if you do that, even more risk that the note drops and give it to the air. better. That's the danger of this low note coming, but much better. Take the risk. And try to open your, just the top note. You know, with the finger, it's a little bit mechanical. It's like an effect.
So maybe even a little bit faster.
Fantasy. Even if it's only this finger, but with fantasy, not you know.
See.
Yes. You see, it's music immediately. Before, it's a very good clarinetist who can trill fast or in whatever speed, who can play a trill. So even my focus is on the trill, but now the air is vibrating. Once more.
The top note? Or
only the top. The beginning was good. Yeah, and when you get softer, maybe even accelerando.
Accelerando.
You know, because now it was interesting, and the last second, I could hear one, two,
slow down.
Make fantasy. It's a fantasy in every note. Yes. Very good. Fantastic. Go on like this. That's dangerous. You were lucky. You were lucky. Almost.
We know.
Again, what we discussed before in the other piece, that's the moment where you need air. This echo. It was fascinating. Go on like that. As a listener, now I really want to follow. Which story does he have to tell?
Something is happening.
I want to know how it's going on. Air, careful. Fantastic. Very good. Yes, and do with the embouchure a little bit lower, that one hears it. You know, to me, your air is not connected enough with this. You just play a trill. Use the air to make it sound. That's it. You see, you know, because why is it? Maybe because it's modern music, or we think, modern music's a trill effect, you know. I hope I don't compose like that, and I try not to play like that. That one here, effect, catalog number 1. Then catalog, multiphonic, timbre trill, whatever.
Yeah.
Everything has a reason, you know. You know these alla turca things in Mozart, bum, bum, brum, bum, 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 brum. Of course, it's colegno, it's an effect, but it has a musical reason. That's very important. I don't want to compare, I mean, the eternal Mozart, we should not, but you know the principle.
I see.
You see what I mean. But
Okay,
that
second
was
slide.
beautiful. I trust you. I trust you. This was beautiful. We can go on. Yeah. Yeah. Again, that's modern music. We want to notes, you know.
More time.
It's like dinosaur steps, right? It's big steps. You cannot play. Then it has no meaning. Yeah, very good. Very good. Okay. Now, from the clarinet point of view, which note do you have to concentrate on, and which note should not be that loud?
Maybe E flat?
Exactly. The E flat, it comes by itself, but the low notes need much more air. Instead of. Very good. But take the risk when your embouchure is really down for the gliss. Enjoy that moment. That's the crucial spot. You see, I've already changed my fingering to E. So look. It happens here. Take the risk and stay there for now. Yes, and go even lower with it.
Yeah.
If the tone breaks for now, it does not matter. Yes, more. Yes. Okay, and if at home, if you continue practicing this place, if you give most air to the lowest moment, it's a contradiction, because if you give more air, it goes up.
Yeah.
But you have to fight with the embouchure against it and with the air against that. Then you get exactly... We can go on, I trust you. But you took so much risk the last time you played. I really appreciate that. Let's go on. Yes, good. Good. Yes, very good. Enjoy the glissando more. It's the same thing, because you introduced now the it's just continuing what you did before. Yes, and finish the note as a springboard for the next. And here you can ask more questions. Bodim. That's a question. And then answer. Bodim.
So even a little bit go forward.
As you like.
Yeah,
Fantasy. It's yours.
I see.
I just give some ideas. Yes, but Claire,
Too much.
from too much E flat. It's the same phenomenon. Give more down. And less on the top. Much better. You can start with a little bit shorter notes. Something like that.
Oh, sorry.
Super. Let's go on. Yes. Why was it so good? It was so good because although it was a little bit long, he kept the connection. If you played a little bit sooner, you can even do it better. You can go on. You understand this very well. It's yours, really. You can take even more freedom in the following. Okay? Yes, you know, it's like a waltz. So enjoy this. Fantasy.
Yeah, fantasy.
You know, it was at least 3 characters now, right?
True.
At least. Yeah, very good. Enjoy this waltz. Once I understand the waltz, then you can go on. more characters here. Waltz was good. This is strange, no? This waltz was a normal waltz. It was an upbeat, but here, what's that? The dynamic is wrong. Something is wrong. One has to hear that. And now very shy, like you were very courageous, asking a woman to dance a waltz with her, but then you are suddenly very shy. Really? You are not sure if she wants to dance with you. You know, I make something up. It can be anything else, but you know what I mean. But you know, because you establish something, you establish the waltz, but the piano, the echo, is doubtful, no? So, and now, if it's this woman and you, what would be that? Maybe another man or another woman, I don't know. Stop. You know, you come close to each other and somebody says, no, stop. So you play very musical, but you play you play it like one thing. It's two things.
Suddenly.
Really interrupt yourself. Here, we can start here. Yeah, this I have to apologize because, well, actually it's written there. Many people play it like that. You see this little comma.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. It's only because it's written in one line. Therefore, everybody plays. It does not belong to that. It belongs to the next phrase. End. It's the upbeat to the next. You know, it's a little bit of sprint. You know, play the trill again and lower embouchure. Enjoy and more air. Much better. Go up like a snake.
And here, actually, I want to ask.
It's A.
I listened to your recordings,
yes,
but I obey what's written.
It's missing. It's a mistake. My fault. And really like a snake. And you know, with a snake, you can't really predict where it goes, right? Exactly. If I scared you, I did it well. You know, scare me, scare us.
Try.
Good. Exactly. So it's the same thing like in Weber before. The G is loud anyway.
True.
You need more air at the beginning. But if you do this clarinet motion, always G will be the loudest note. Much better. Almost, but much better. Let's just do, for the end, the fast bit. And enjoy. Even for this, it could sound a little bit, it does not with you, but it could sound like an etude a little bit.
Really precisely.
Try to surprise yourself even in the pulse.
Sorry.
Yes, very good. You do this very well, but you take a lot of effort to make it happen. The sforzati, you do a lot of air, you do a lot of tongue, you do this, and you lose time because of that. It has to be a feeling like that. What's going on? And then if you go on. Like a violin in a Webern or Berg piece. So you have an idea, you're very courageous again, you start to doubt. Really? And you say, okay, I go for it. So that's the idea. You see what I did? You know, as you see, I play very physically with the instrument. But there are certain places where I will not move. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. Everybody has his or her own physicality and has to decide for him or herself. But why am I saying this? For example, also in... I will not move very much because I need my focus on this, right? Same here. If you do every accent so much, I exaggerate.
Yeah.
You lose the focus for, so try not to do too much here. Yeah, now, much better here. Now your tongue has to be faster. And not so much tongue, it's not necessary.
Okay.
You can start here.
So, okay.
Yes, it's too much. Too much. No effort. You need it for... Yeah, and here, very good, much better, much better. Enjoy this, you know, not telling the whole story yet. It's, you tell something, you say it soft, but intense, right? If you do too much, you are telling already the joke, and if I've heard it 15 accents, I lose it a little bit on a very high level. You're doing so well, but therefore we work so closely, you know. But here, it was strange to me because you played like two actions. It's bum bum brain, bum bum brain. Let's just do this. The danger is it's an action, and it will be a louder. Try to play. Therefore, I wrote the accent. Bam, ba, bam, bam. Imagine diminuendo.
Or maybe I can just even
do it like that. Slide.
Yeah.
Yes, and don't do too much motion here. Very good. And now play the G very early. Bam, ba, ba, bam. Very good. Very good. You solved the problem. Very, very good. Until where did you play?
Until the end of the
Then
tour.
let's do the very end.
Okay.
Let's do the very end. And enjoy even more. Now you introduced it, and now really like folk music. I was influenced by Eastern European folk music so much here. So really enjoy. Yeah, very good, but it's ta-ta-ta. You know better than I do, but it really like folk, not like 1, 2, 3 classical music, classical, not like classical pampa, classical tango, but then groove. Yeah, same with your flutter tongue. Really play it. I want to hear the flutter tongue. It's not only effect again. Tongue does something and fingers do something. Connect. Yes. Yes. You see what you do? You have a lot of motion. I would do. I need my focus here because you have a lot to do here, right?
I see.
Yes,
I see.
you have a lot to do, even with your head. It's too much. It's just here. You see how much you do. It's good. It's nothing bad about it.
Yeah,
but I have the impression you lose the focus on. You know, here I hardly do anything. I do a lot sometimes, but for sure not at these places. I need my focus on. Why doing too much?
Sorry.
Yeah. Yes, you can keep more tension. Let's just do this for the very end. The first thing is, it has to end there. It has to be clear that it's in this moment and not the next and not the one before. And this has to carry you until the very end of the phrase. You see, here's the music. If you do too much next then the third is not really necessary
Music is
anymore.
in between, on the rest.
Yes. Yes, very last time, when you play these three phrases, play them into three directions for now. You will play them in a different way and play accelerando on the.
Last.
It will give you a boost, extra boost. I also played it wrong. This was beautiful. It's nothing only to the outside, you know, for the gallery. It has a musical meaning. And surprise yourself. Don't do it the same directions each time. Very, very good. So you prepared this so well. I'm curious to hear the whole piece one day. But you did very, very good work. Not too much effort for the accents with the rest of the body. You need your focus here. Thank you very, very much.
That was a pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thank you. My pleasure. Bravi. Bravi. Really well played.
Thank you.
Very well. Thank you. And we do some Schumann. Which movement do you want to play? I would say that we focus maybe on one for now, but your favorite one. Which one? First. Good. They are all beautiful. So, hello. What's your name?
Anna.
Anna. So please. So. A clarinet. Prepare my A clarinet, so it's not impolite. I will listen. Okay. Thank you very much. Wow. Very beautiful. You are all really musicians. And talking about fantasy, Fantasiestücke, you played really with fantasy. Beautiful. Like with the colleagues, our short notes stay short notes. It will never change. I would also pay a high price, for somebody who makes, it's awkward notes. They're too sharp. They're too thin. They need big, more embouchure drop. Much more air. Everybody is dying on this. And you did well. It did not break. But what would help on these notes, on the last line notes?
I think stable. Maybe.
Yeah, stable is the result. Well, if the notes stay stable, that's the result. But my point is, to make it stable, we have to do a lot. So stable would mean for me, and it sounded a little bit like that, if I may say. It sounded a little bit like, somebody please help me. No, nobody helps you. You have to do it. Give air really lower. Can we please start in the last line? Now give air. Air now. Very good. Again. Very good. Give more air. Fantastic. You see, now it's easy for me to talk about it. Everybody of you clarinetists knows we all at least once died on stage with this piece. Why? Because it's attacca, every movement. And at the end of the first movement, if you breathe wrong in the first two lines, you are like that. And for the cellists, it's a little bit easier. It's not an easy piece for nobody, but for us it's really difficult because we are tired here. We are tired here. When I finish Schumann fantasy pieces, my pulse is like that. And it should be. That's the composition. You heard how beautiful this was sounding. I saw the danger, and also we are nervous about this place. I understand. But you did everything right, which you could do to make it not sound like the first time. Because the first time I was worried. C was good. Let's go to the very beginning, please. Sometimes it's in the danger when you play forte, it gets too flat, and with the short notes, it's a little bit. But you were going against it, which was good. That was the first place where I wanted to interrupt. Before it was really good. Why did I interrupt there? And it was already the first time. Dim, badim, badim, bi. Every other instrumentalist would play dim, badim, badim. Whatever, down, up, I don't care. Da-dim, ba-ya. We are clarinetists, and therefore we play dim, ba-dim, ba-dim. We think we are doing a lot already, but we are not. I would even breathe there, you know. That's the problem. We think, and a singer would sing it on two different vowels, right? Like on A, O, E, body, body, lo, ya. We are, as clarinetists, sometimes we have the danger of singing on one vowel only. Oh, I even can't do it. I even can't imagine, because it's all songs without words, no? It's all different. So imagine da-di, da-dim, bo-yi. The danger is only if you play you know what I mean. So let's start shortly before, and also the very beginning, you know, how do we play these hairpins? He has. We have. That would be another moment, by the way, when we could emphasize it by not emphasizing. Let's start once the beginning. I do it in an extreme way. So you see, so somebody could say, well, Mr. Widmann did not play the Schumann hairpin. It's true. It was one of 500 possibilities, but it was one which could be important for you, because you go very much to this note, and it's a little bit, for this Schumann secret, a little bit obvious, you know. Just want to make you think. I don't want to change even your beginning. Just want to make you think. There are many possibilities. You see, it was the most intense note. It's soft but most intense. I'm not saying one should do it. Sometimes I do it, sometimes not. Fantasiestücke. So the rest was beautiful. Let's start, please, from the second beat here. From the D. Yeah, breathe, really breathe. Ba-dim, ba-dim, ba. You know, it's again Olympic Games. Here it's, how is this called? You know, these, the people who jump with this stick, you know. And then they go above this. I don't know how it's called in English, but it's a little bit like that. Ba-dim, da-dim, da-dim, ba-yam. You need it. Da-dim, ba-dim, ba. Breathe. Same place, please. Yeah. Beautiful. I don't think what you would think. I could understand every word of the singer. You're a singer here. May I just go to the piano quickly? Enjoy more when you meet the piano on this note. Interfere more with him. He says, it's like criminal, no? It's really forbidden, no? It's like this Mozart quintet. Which Köchel is it? Four winds piano, you know? 451, where he has. Shorter. It was just a transition. Anyway, but it's the same chord. Therefore, answer him. He says, why am I saying this because the whole piece, in all three movements, everything is upbeat. Look at it. Dee da dee da 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 da. Ba dee ba dee da dee da da da. Dee da dee da 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 da. Ya da da dee da dee da. Ba dee dee dee. Ba ya ba dee. Schumann. Yes, even in a slow movement, it's always this breathless thing. How does the second movement go? Ba dee da da dee. Third movement. Ba da 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 da. Ba dee dum ba da da. Ba dee da. So more this Schumannesque breathlessness. So even for us, it's kind of boring, no? This rest. Rest. You know, but interfere more. So he offers you body, body, dee, da, da, dee. You play beautiful rubato with a lot of taste. But in this middle section, I think you can be more courageous. Let's please start. This was beautiful. Let's start from letter B, please, from the C major. Yes. No, it's too normal. He writes fortepiano. You play beautiful. Do, C flat, da, D. It's really a drama, no? Not theater drama like in. It's real, intimate, heartfelt. It's real. It hurts. Leonard Bernstein once said, you know, when a loved person touches you, and you say, "Oh, it hurts," do it again. I like this. This is exactly this fortepiano in Schumann. It hurts. Do it again. Right? Both. It does not hurt yet. You know? Okay? Good. Good. Sound. You know, you do this so beautiful. But if you play... how can you play subito pianissimo? You were lucky before. It was risky. You play this high note, very beautiful. But why not? Very beautiful. It's different music now. I think it's really, now really, you interact much more with the piano part. Yeah. We go on from the fortepiano, please. Yeah, it's too easygoing. It's too easygoing. Is it really that easygoing? Sorry, I have to go to the piano once more. Why? Because the whole movement is problem, no? Second time. Always problematic. Finally, there is like in the, you know, in the sea, it's always like that. Finally, like that. Next problem comes here, which he played so beautiful, these dissonances. In some editions, it's even, but it's really F against E flat. These three notes sound here, even in words register. It's bad, no? Therefore, give the peace. Give it really. Da. So now we want to play crescendo, right? He does not let us. Now. He still has the chord. He asks us to hold the pedal. That's the essence of Schumann, no? Now you have pianissimo. You did not really play pianissimo. I think here in the piano it could be even, it goes to forte even. I think this could be maybe even more. And we stay pianissimo, you know? Because that's strange that he writes for us. You read that, it's schizophrenic, you know? There are fortes, real fortes in piano part, and we have pianissimo. Let's try to insist. It will sound differently. So enjoy the... Where does he write the crescendo? Not yet. One wants to play, right? One wants to play. He does not let us. But you feel how much explosion it gives. So let's keep it. You know, also Brahms is also a composer. They know us so well. They know we will play the crescendo anyway. They write it 2 bars later. You know? Okay, let's start from the same place, please, once more. This one,
Yes.
with upbeat, please. To hold the pedal a little bit longer until the middle of the bar, at least until just this bar. Just this bar. Then once more, we need the chord. Yes, don't go on. Why am I so furious? Because you play so well. I like to listen to you, to how you play this Fantasiestücke. You have something very poetic in your playing, which is so appropriate for this. Therefore, this is almost like a mistake for me. It's not a mistake, but it's not just beautiful. Can we play the chord? I sustain the chord so long until you cannot bear it anymore. It makes you cry, no? When one really plays pianissimo. If we don't cry, you did something wrong. You know, you understand? So I exaggerated, of course, but that's the most important note so far in the whole piece. It was wonderful before. Wonderful. Let's just play this chord. Oh, it has to hurt more. Insist on the pianissimo. Insist. Now, sad. Don't have have air anymore. I know it. But for practicing, it really helps if you stay up. Because it's more energy. And therefore, the second time, when I play this in concert, I also don't have air anymore, of course. But we have reserves. Here in the back even. Sviatoslav Richter, the Russian pianist, even once said one plays piano with the feet. I never understood what he meant. The older I get, I think he got his energy from somewhere in the earth, you know? You know, we still have energy. If we think too much, oh, I don't have air anymore, the one hears it, you know? You see, I'm even on my toes, right? Clara, she reported in the diary that Schumann was, for no reason at all, at home, going on his. You hear it in his music sometimes. You know, he was going like that. It just happens that I just did it, but you know, it's not okay, let the piano play. No. On the contrary, we have to give him the energy. For the next 2 bars, and where you leave the energy, there you take it from, the same note. Sorry, I'm surprised. From here, from this bar.
From this bar, yes.
I just play the end. I don't have air anymore. But you know, I go against it with my whole body, and I will have air. Okay, so you know what I mean? It's really a psychological thing more than we all don't have air there anymore. It's an attitude thing, no? Like that. Okay, let's do this together from F, please. 2 bars before that, and that's, oh, it does not have, yes, from here, please. Sad. Explode. Yes. So, very good, very good. Ah, you cry. You cried now. I could hear it. No?
Yes.
You did. And it was very touching. But you know, this is loud anyway. You need the air before. On these notes, ya-da-dee-dee-dum, these 5 notes had no energy. Ya-da-da, you put all the energy on one note. Every note with energy. Let's start from this. Explode more with the air. It's a scream, yes, but soft, soft, loud. Vai subito. The note before is more important than the G. It's too sharp. Yes. Yes. But he reacts so great. But poor him. And you even go up where, I mean, he was feeling it and guessing it in a great way. But why not going into it? There's no reason, oh? It's not a Mahler symphony, no? Not, and even in a Mahler symphony, don't do ritardando every 2 bars, or in Tchaikovsky, or, you know. Save it for. And rubato, by the way, means, you know what rubato means?
Yes, it means I don't know.
That's the result, but it means literally stealing time.
Okay.
You steal time, but you have to give it back,
Yeah.
right? So you steal time, yeah, you steal a lot of time, da, 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 you steal time again, give it back, you know? Yeah. I believe you can do better. That's the last thing we do for today, promise. I insist because you are so good. I know you can do better. If I close my eyes, I hear, really, da-da. Here we need sound. Last time, I trust you. Very last time, without slowing down. You slow, da da dee, that slower. Finally, dee, dee. It's your fault if you don't have air on. It's your fault, you know. Go into it. Very good. And one musical thing, I talked about the problematic aspect of Schumann in harmony. At the end, it was absolutely fine and beautiful. There's nothing wrong or right. It's just an idea. Problematic. Problematic. Is this really problematic? No, right? So from the logical, it could be, like in Schumann's songs, listen to Dichterliebe, to Liederkreis Eichendorff, and listen to singers for this piece, really. You will have goosebumps. One cries even more. You were crying in the piece, which was very touching, but to be honest, in this moment, it's over. Let's just do from the A major from this one. Good. Yes, yes. It took 1.5 seconds. You know. But you can anticipate it. You can know before. We do it the last time and make us cry by your simplicity. Don't make a vacation holiday on it's over. Why? Because then it's not necessary to have to pour him again. Plop, plop. You know, it's, you know, play simple. As beautiful as you do. Last thing for today. There was a sense of perfection about it, really. Wonderful. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Anna, bravi, bravi.
Thank you.
Bravi, thank you very much. Bravi. Thank you all. Bravo, Anna. Really, it was beautiful, touching.
Dámy a pánové, dospěli jsme k samému závěru masterclassu. Dovolte mi, abych poděkovala panu Jörgu Widmannovi a jménem studentů poděkovala za jeho čas a jeho nápady. Ladies and gentlemen, let me warmly thank Mr. Jörg Widmann for his time and for his ideas. We just came to the end. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much. And I say something at the end. Oh, sorry. Thank you very much for the invitation. Thank you. And thank you, the clarinetists. It was an honor and pleasure for me to be here. As you know, as clarinetists, to be clarinetists and to play music in Prague, that's something sacred thanks to Mozart, not only. Because we were talking about Schumann. Schumann once said something very important. He said, I learned more counterpoint from Jean-Paul, the poet, than from my counterpoint teacher, you know? What did he want to say about it? Let's be open. We talked about details, phrasing, tongue, clarinet playing today. But equally important, for example, to play this music, to play Weber, even my music, which I don't want to be seen on the same level, but the idea, without knowing and interest for theater, we cannot play Weber. It is opera. Without interest for literature, for poetry, we cannot play it. So with all the advices I gave to you as a clarinetist, as a musician, there's one advice I want to give to you, if I may. Go, if we are allowed again, hopefully very soon again, to the theaters, to the operas, to the exhibitions. Go there, read. You will understand more about Schumann when you know Jean-Paul, when you know Eichendorff, Heinrich Heine, the poetry about it. So that would be a wish, and I want to thank you. You all played beautifully. You're musicians. You took a risk, which is more important than perfection, I think. And if something goes wrong because you took the risk, who cares? I don't. Because if it happens, and with all four of you, there were moments of breathtaking silence and of something breathtaking, and that's why we do it, why we do music. So I want to thank you, I want to thank the Prague Spring Festival, and I look forward to play myself tomorrow, the Mozart clarinet concerto here. It was an honor and pleasure for me to be here.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Bravi, our best.
Na energii od Inoji se můžete stále spolehnout. Inoji, energie české kultury.
Existují už stovky let. Zázračné účinky zdejších pramenů ale fungují i dnes. Nejen vrcholoví sportovci tu každý rok čerpají nové síly a nacházejí inspiraci z nových zážitků. Lázně nejsou jen procházky po kolonádě. Ty české nabízejí mnohem víc. Pro tělo i pro duši. A kdo ví, třeba tu potkáte i příštího olympionika.
Tady to mám ráda. Tady cítím, že skutečně žiju.
Kultura v lepších časech.